Welcome back to the Goon. Welcome back to the Goon. Goon. And welcome back to the Goon. Good. Welcome back to the Welcome back to the Goon. Welcome back to the
welcome back to the Goons. We're really breaking it down in that intro.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
We're here. It's the Goons podcast. We are your hosts. I am Swagger. We have Blarg. We have Mick
Hello.
Nasty.
Hello.
We have The Do.
Hello.
And our fifth special guest today, we have
Frat
Bean.
cat.
We have my
Big round
cat,
blob.
my cat Bean,
Fur
if I could pick him up.
Reincarnated
Furblob the
Wilford
cat.
Brimley.
Diabetes.
I love how when he looks up, you just can't see anything. It's just like it
I know.
just cuts off.
Completely
fur.
Just
flat.
no facial
I
features
also
at
love
all.
that he's made no effort to leave. He's like pissed off, but hasn't actually tried to leave yet.
He's a little baby. He doesn't know where he is.
How old is that cat?
Nice,
You've had that cat for the better half of a decade, right?
Looks like he's got a nutsack on his chin.
He's like 2 or 3 years old.
Oh, really? I thought it was
He's
one.
He does
he's
kind of
a-
have ball chin.
I remember. Was it you?
Okay.
Was it you
Oh,
and
he's attempting to escape.
was it you
Okay.
and Justin Minks that had like a cat off on Twitter or something?
No, it was probably
Had a
Schlatt.
tail.
That was
Maybe
probably
it was
Schlatt.
Schlatt, yeah.
They did
Yeah.
what to the
But
cat? though?
somebody else has like a flat faced cat like that.
Off
Might be
the
here, I'm not
Dawson.
sure.
My cat has no tail.
Really, Doug?
I know Mix has the
No,
2
Bob.
Scottish folds that have the fucking
Yeah.
cartilage.
Yeah, the
I
Taylor
wouldn't-
Swift cats.
No, I wouldn't get them. Those are
It's like
inhumane.
the pug of cats, right?
My cat can still breathe barely, but he can breathe. Scottish
A
folds.
little bit, just a small amount.
Scottish folds, they have the issue with like their ears fold over because of the cartilage. They don't have a lot of cartilage like naturally occurring, but that means that they don't have the cartilage in between their joints. So they get like arthritis,
really?
horrible, painful arthritis.
Oh, I
Like-
just thought they had funny little fucking ears. I didn't know
No,
that was like a whole
no.
shtick.
Yeah, they're bred to live lives of suffering for our amusement.
Yeah, but it's okay because
Basically like the pug or bulldog of cats, right?
Yeah,
A rich white
essentially.
woman gets
Or,
it.
Like it's like the French bulldog of cats.
Yeah.
French bulldogs are the
I'm not gonna
are
lie, I
the-
love Frenchies.
They're cute, but they're the dumbest fucking dog you can ever get because in 3 years it'll get some kind of disease or it'll have an issue with its spine, and then you'll have to take
yeah.
it to the take it to the doctor, and they go, oh, that'll be $10,000
Yeah.
for your fucking dog's spine surgery. And then you go, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna grab it by its hind legs and smack it against the concrete wall. So I don't have any fucking choice.
Is that what they
Yes.
do to them?
And I think it's just from my experience. Maybe it's just the
Pugs are the same
my
way,
local
dude. Pugs are
thing.
the worst. They're like, they just, after a few years, they just start falling apart.
Yeah, they literally just,
And then the breathing
Fully built
issue.
Lego
Frenchies have that
Lego
problem too.
bosses.
yeah.
Frenchies
They're cute.
from
Don't get
birth.
me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're cute. Unethically cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to want
I do love pugs though.
I used to want
They're pretty
an
good.
English bulldog when I was a kid. I remember my dad's friend had one, and her name was Winnie, and she used to just run around with me, and I'd chase her with like a long string or something. She would just go
I
forever.
chase you with a long stick. You know
Actually, I think my
exactly what
dad
that
told me
is.
that I would wear her
Start
out.
hitting her with a bamboo stick.
I know what a bamboo stick.
My dad told me that I would play with her so much she would just like plop over. Just, oh.
Dude, there's so many dogs that are just a crime against evolution. A fucking
Yeah,
Shih
anything
Tzu.
that's short snouted
Yeah.
is like not supposed
My
to be
parents-
alive.
Have I ever told you guys about my parents' dog, Charlie, the Shih Tzu?
No.
Oh my god, dude. This thing, listen, I'm mostly a cat guy, but I absolutely fucking love dogs. They're just a little too much work for me. But I still, if I see a dog, I get super excited. I treat him well, whatever. My
Yeah.
parents had one. I was so nice to his dog. I would feed him, take care of him, give him his meds, take him for walks, do all the things you're supposed to do to make sure a dog is happy. And yet, he was just a terrorist in my life. He was
Yeah?
the meanest little fucking asshole dog. He would bark nonstop at everything. Somebody would knock on the door. He would bark for 45 minutes after they left. No reason. Just bark. Just wouldn't shut the
Just
fuck
to
up.
let you know.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Dude, and for context, this dog, so he was cute when he was like a puppy. Once he hit 10, Shih Tzus do this weird thing where they just like, they're just so genetically fucked up that they just start getting all sorts of crazy ass things. So he just started to become lumpy and smelly.
Oh.
And so he was also nearly 30 pounds, by the way. He was
I
like
have
this
seen
weird,
a lumpy dog.
Yeah, he
a
was
thing
like
that
this
happens
weird-
That's
when you're
very
older.
fat for a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, no, he
30
well, he
pounds?
was like, he was like,
It was 10 pounds
A
of
Shih Tzu-
lumps.
he was like Shih Tzu crossbred with, I don't know, some other poor, sad, miserable beast of a dog. Yeah, so Charlie was like 30 pounds. And one of the things that he grew when he became old was a toenail out of the side of his rib cage.
Whoa.
I
So
remember,
you
you,
did talk
I
about
remember you
that.
telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would lay sideways. If he was laying on his side, I would slowly drag him across a hardwood, and you literally just hear like a as his
Wow.
gross little. And they used to have to trim it. They like would literally to the
Yeah.
groomer would fucking trim his disgusting little
Why
toenail.
couldn't cut it off?
No, you could surgically, but it'd be like,
Oh,
well, we did
10
a
grand.
a non-invasive surgery, so give us $5,000, and
Yeah.
also we're gonna
We can't-
take it.
We cut the
17%
toenail
API
out
to
of the side of
rib
your
nail.
dog.
Yeah.
Imagine
anyway.
breaking your rib nail. That would be horrible. I would have painted the shit. I would have fucking.
No.
I would have
Yeah.
He didn't
painted
deserve that. He didn't
French
deserve to
tip.
look good. He was an asshole.
Well, maybe he
But
was an
he was
asshole
also-
because he didn't look good.
He was also very
He's insecure.
stupid. So we got him a little bell. A bell, like a lot of dogs get this, where they get a little bell, and when they have to go outside and make poo, they hit the bell. And they'll do it at the back door to let you know
Subscribe and
that
hit the
it's-
bell, everybody.
Exactly.
Subscribe and take a big
Every
fat
time you got a
shit.
shit.
Every time he had to shit, you know, we tried to teach him hit the bell and we'll let you outside. So me and my mom were at home, and I was in my room, she was in hers, and I heard the bell. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, Charlie's got to go outside. He actually learned. Awesome. And I go to the back door, and there was no bell or dog. And I was like, that's weird. I heard the bell. My mom came out, and she's like, yay, he figured out the bell. Where is he? Back door is empty. We hear the bell again. Turn around. He's under the dining room table with this absolute screamer of a turd on the fucking hardwood, and then the stupid bell next to it, and he was just farming it. He was just spamming the bell to
Hit
let us
the
know
bell,
that he shit in the house.
I'm shitting,
He didn't understand.
Look at this
He
fucking
didn't
log.
He did not understand the concept of hit the bell, then go outside and shit. He thought shit in the house on the hardwood where it's warm,
Now,
hit the bell, let him know.
Here's a very important question I want to lead into.
Mm-hmm.
Was the color of his shit green?
That is a good question.
No, because he didn't use code GOONS on gamersubs.gg to get 10% off on Grandma's Ashes. That
Grandma's
was the main
Ashes.
Crazy
issue.
segue.
Yep, his poop was brown when it could have been green. He could have hit the bell
been green.
and popped out a giant green turd, like you can if you go to gamersubs.gg and use code GOONS for 10% off your order. Grandma's Ashes turns your shit green. A lot
Or
of
you can buy any
detractors,
flavor.
a lot
You
of
can buy any
detractors-
flavor.
Yeah, it turns your shit green. A lot of detractors say that that's a horrible side effect that is unsightly. I say
feature.
you're fucking stupid, and it's a feature, not a bug. So go to
I think so.
gamersubs.gg and use
we're not
code
patching it.
GOONS, GOONS, for 10% off your order. Now, back
Yeah, if
to
you're
your
ever
dog
finding,
shit.
yeah.
if you're ever finding like the old Boston pancake you're doing on your ladies getting a little boring, you can spice
Yeah.
it up. Have a bunch of Grandpa's Ashes first, like fucking Hulk shit on
Now,
her
which
chest.
one's the Boston pancake? I'm familiar with the
that's where
Alabama
I'm-
Hot Pocket. Which one's the Boston?
Oh, is that?
All
so
I know is
thought
the
Boston
Cleveland Steamer. This is
I
evolved.
thought. I thought
Are
the
we all
Boston
talking about
pancake,
shitting in a pussy here?
No. So I thought the
Whoa!
Boston pancake is.
okay.
No, it's when you shit on their chest and then you come on it and it comes as syrup.
Oh,
Yeah, I could
I
be
was
getting that
unfamiliar
wrong. I
with
might-
your game.
Hold on, let me
It's
double check
nasty.
that as a Boston pancake.
Excellent commentary, McNasty. Under his
It's not
Yeah, when a
nasty.
lover defecates on another lover's chest with permission and pats down the
I
feces
like
with his
the
ass
permission.
to make it into a flat surface, then the man ejaculates onto the feces, which acts as a syrup.
Who
So
the
if you ever
fuck-
want to spice
who
up
the
your
fuck
Boston
does this?
pancake,
weird.
Bostonians,
Oh, it's cold over there.
Bostonites.
exactly.
Alaskians.
Cold and miserable.
The Alaskan
Having
pipeline is
someone shit
different.
and
That's
come on
shitting
my
in a
chest
condom.
is probably still better than being stuck in Boston traffic.
or just being stuck in Boston. That's a lie.
Or
I really
being
like
stuck
Boston.
in
I'm not gonna
Boston.
lie.
Boston's
Boston's a
good, not in
beautiful
the
city, I
winter
won't lie.
though. In the winter, it's not too good.
No, I actually think it's colder there than where I'm at in Canada in the winter. Like
Oh.
I go there and I'm like, it is fucking freezing and miserable. I think because it's so windy.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
really the winter.
Maybe the
Yeah,
humidity. I don't know. It is miserable as hell there in the winter.
That was a really cool story earlier about your dog, though. About how it would just
Thanks, man.
shit on the floor. Does anyone else have any stories like that?
I used to have a Shih
Has-
Tzu, but he would eat cat shit and stuff. Like he would just go
Yep.
outside and eat shit, and his face always just reeked. And then he just
Oh,
ran
yeah.
away one day, and we
Well,
just
it's
never
just-
got him.
Yeah, Shih Tzus do that. They actually just eat their own shit.
Yeah,
So
they just
like
eat
name
crap.
checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
Charlie would literally fucking just send an absolute dumper into the like grass, and then he would just you'd see him just fucking tearing it up trying to get to his own turd.
Waste not wanting it, dude. Waste not wanting
It's
it.
so
Dogs
it's so
are kinda
bad
smart.
watching a dog shit and turn around. If you watch a dog, like if you see a dog eating like a super old turd, it's like it's still gross, but it's not like it's like okay.
You're like, oh, the sun
but when he's-
baked it,
yeah,
you know?
but when
He's
he
trying to do his,
shits,
like, infinite
immediately
food
turns
glitch.
around and just like
Yeah,
swallows it
like
up.
yeah, like a
It's
like,
sun-dried
bruh.
turd ain't that bad, but one that's
hot.
fresh out the oven.
Like fresh and still like
fucking nasty.
moist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, especially
man,
like
gross.
in the summer or in the winter, I should say, when you like see your dog grab a steamy turd off the top of the snow and just fucking it's just like oh
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
So, did everyone here grow up with a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, me
We
too.
had my grandma had a chihuahua that had like
Chihuahua.
really bad ass worms.
Chihuahua.
Like really fucking bad ass worms.
Oh, where they like
So
stick
it
out
would
of his
do the
ass.
thing. Well, the way it coped was it would drag
you
its
should have
ass
pulled
along
him out
the
like
carpet.
starting a lawnmower. Just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, but it would do Swagger. You might know this. You know how you like home teleport in old school RuneScape? You draw a
100%.
circle.
You draw a
it would draw a
circle and you
shit
open the
circle
book.
and then just sit in it like it's trying to home teleport.
Ooh.
It's afraid of
Little
sea
doo-doo
bears.
art on the carpet.
It's
What
the
did he
fucking,
know?
yeah. That is crazy. What the hell? Just go in a circle and sit down in the circle because you're safe? Would you imagine
Yeah.
if
Trying
that's
to
how
ward off
we
sea
had to
bears.
get rid of... That's how we had to get rid of
I never did an
worms? We had to drag her ass on the floor? It'd be crazy.
Have you ever like
Probably
Yeah,
Dewormed
dewormed
having,
an
having
animal
to do that.
and then you find like patches
Huh?
of worms on your floor?
I actually reworm animals quite frequently.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
yeah?
No, you're
That's
low on
hot.
worms. Reload.
Yeah, reload the worms.
That
So
would be a
that's
great,
what you do on your
that'd be a great-
OnlyFans.
It'd be a great
Mm-hmm.
dessert at like a high-end restaurant if they give you like 8 tapeworm eggs at the very end.
Oh.
Just you know...
I
I
can
think-
see
yeah,
like
you know, we
uppity
should
white
just-
women doing shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's
I
what
feel
they
like
used
that's
to
healthier
do.
than Ozempic.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
white
healthier
women,
than the
one of
Ozempic
the
trend right now.
original Ozempic was people would eat tapeworm eggs and then they would just get a tapeworm and it would just make them skinny.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Honestly, there'd probably be less muscle waste on you, probably less chance of thyroid cancer, pancreatic
And
cancer.
you have a little
You'd probably
pet.
be a little healthier.
You have a
and
little
it's
pet.
free. Yeah,
have
it's
a
What
free
happens
pet.
when he
too.
gets diabetes?
Well,
Ooh.
Diabetes worm?
give
Think
him my
about
wor- I take
Then you
Ozempic
can
for
start
my
giving him
worm.
Ozempic. Yeah,
Yeah.
my worm likes the Ozempic.
Worm
I
eats the
don't. I
Ozempic
don't.
in my
I've
stomach.
got
I don't
You
fuck
see,
with
I-
Ozempic, but
Yeah, you see, I get a
the
real
worms.
fat worm. I get a real fat worm that needs to get needs to lose some
yeah,
weight.
his BMI is getting a little high.
Doesn't want to go to Planet Fitness.
Need to put him on
So
a
so
cut.
we're gonna have to cut the worm.
The worm doesn't want to have minor lifestyle changes, so it's taking Ozempic now.
I think I prefer back
He
to
doesn't
the,
like calorie deficit ideology. He just wants
No,
to
Back
take
to
it
Ozempic.
the-
doesn't like being slightly hungry and uncomfortable with its life, so it's just going to take Ozempic like a little fucking
It ain't gonna do
cheater.
like a 70-30 ratio for good to bad calories. It's just.
Sorry, I
he needs
really
Ozempic.
fucking hate Ozempic.
Dude, fair enough. It literally makes you like lose weight, but it like loses you like losing your bone mass. Like,
And
the mass
muscle
in your
mass,
eyeballs.
Takes all
severe
your nutrients.
muscle waste, and yeah, I mean, listen, if you actually need Ozempic, if there's like a medical
If
reason,
you have an
Ozempic
insulin,
is a
like,
life changing and life saving drug. But if you
But
are
just
just
for weight
a
loss.
rich white person sitting in their stupid little fucking house in Beverly Hills,
Hey, you
or
can be
in
a
the
rich black
fucking-
person too.
I feel like it's white lady culture. I'm gonna be real with you. Like
I
the
think
ads
there's-
are so
I
targeted
think-
at
I
like
think-
little white scrawny ladies.
I think you would be surprised. I think Oprah and Lizzo. I'm sure Lizzo was actually.
I don't think
working
Lizzo's
out.
on Ozempic.
Lizzo
I
actually
think
was working out. She's actually boss.
she was
I don't
busy
know.
putting bananas
Yeah,
inside of people or
Lizzo, she
shrimp,
doesn't
whatever
have
it was.
Ozempic face. That's how I know she's not doing it. When people take Ozempic, it's like their
Ooh.
face, like it's
Yeah,
like
You know-
they lose,
you know how
they
you can
lose-
tell?
They lose a lot
I
of
feel-
weight. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like the easiest way to tell is like, especially on, woman, just because of like fat dispersion and stuff like that. Because in order to lose weight, the first thing people typically do, even before they lock in their diet, is go to the gym. I feel like the number one telltale of Ozempic is they've lost significant amounts of weight and have not gained even the smallest ounce of muscle. They just pancake ass and little fucking scrawny biceps and nothing interesting going on. You can just tell. You just spot it a mile away.
It's also the speed
I
of
could
weight
go on
loss
for an hour
too.
about Ozempic.
Like
I fucking hate Ozempic.
If Lizzo was on Ozempic, she'd be fully like down to her target weight by now.
I
can tell she's
know.
like slowly but surely losing it.
It does. It
Oh,
depends,
I mean, it kind of
but
depends
yeah.
because like all it does is basically like it's APT1, right? I believe it is. I
Yeah,
forget
sure.
the name of the
Just
drug.
tells your body that you're
but
not
it's-
hungry.
Yeah, it just essentially, the satiation drug. It tells you like you're good. So it doesn't actually like do anything differently with calories. So the amount of weight you lose with it is still specific to what you're eating. You might just eat less of the dog shit. Like if you were still eating absolute horse shit food,
Yeah, you're eating
like
3
extremely,
fucking Wendy's chicken sandwiches, and then you only have 2. You're
or like
you're
a fucking,
still
a half a pound of peanuts, something that your body will never really get full of.
From what
but
I've
it's
heard,
extremely
people don't like when
high
people are,
density calories. Like you'll get fucked still. You'll still be fat.
from what I've heard, when people get on it, it like literally, it's like the same thing as like nicotine gum or whatever, where you see like a burger and you start eating it, and after your couple bites, you're like grossed out by it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it like
an
tricks
It
your
sounds like
brain
a
into being
miserable way
like
to live.
not. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to do it right. You have to understand that. Like I feel like
I've
a lot of
been
people take
there.
Ozempic, but they don't understand what it's doing to their body. Like you have to have
But
an
I've
understanding.
Or
been in
I
that
think what
same
you should
exact
do-
scenario, like
Diet and
super
exercise.
drunk, going to a McDonald's where I'd be super drunk and get a double quarter pounder, I'd take 2 bites of it and go, "What the fuck am I eating?" And then I would stop.
I think what you should do is you should find, let's just say a just weird number. Let's just call it your maintenance calories. It's a magical fucking number. And then let's just start with a not very ambitious goal of like, I don't know, maybe 100 calories under that a day. And then from there, let's just see what happens. And then
But
maybe
when do
not
I
put
inject?
unnecessary drugs in your body. I don't know. This is just what my thoughts and
Yeah, but if
opinions
it was
on
that easy, nobody would be fat.
Yeah, well, you know what? Some people just got to lock the fuck in.
What if instead of giving fat people Ozempic, we give them Trenbolone and then we get them ripped?
You know what's that?
I
That
think
would
that's
actually...
horrendous for their heart.
That would, yeah, but that, okay, I get it. But at least you'd look sick.
At
for
least
a
you'd
little
look
bit.
fucking
There
dope.
would be because
You
you're
would die very young, but you would die looking like a
Yeah,
like
but
a
like-
boss.
There's
But your
a
family
little
would
bit
have
of
to
time.
matters.
Your family would have to pay more for the wider casket.
A
because
little
how
bit of
fucking
time
yoked you'd be.
right before you die, you will look sick.
Yeah,
You'll
you'll
look
get pussy for a
fucking
couple
yoked.
years and then you'll die.
Everyone will
I don't even think
respect
maybe
you
like
and
a
love
couple
you,
days.
too.
I don't think we're gonna make it
Yeah.
years like that.
I think the cardio in that would probably explode your heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's alright. I'm just gonna take Tylenol until I'm fucking autistic anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's very good.
I don't even take Tylenol. When I have a headache, I take ibuprofen. I feel
Really?
like
Yeah,
it works
you
much
do.
better.
Did your mom?
Yeah, the fuck you do.
Have you guys asked your parents yet if they had like a lot of Tylenol? They were like having a lot
No.
of
I
headaches when
don't
they
do,
were pregnant
I
with
feel
you?
like my
No.
mom wouldn't remember how much Tylenol she took 32 and a half years ago.
She's just slamming that shit.
She was probably
Dude,
slamming alcohol and cigarettes. Much worse.
Let me
This
see your
shit's
filter.
fucking crazy. Going back on, hold on, I gotta circle back on the whole autism, the whole fucking obesity thing here for 1 sec. The fact that we're fear mongering autism in North America, making
I'm
it
not
this
scared.
fucking this boogeyman. If you do this, your kid's gonna be autistic. If you give it a fucking vaccine, it's got to be autistic. Dude, they're fear mongering the fuck out of this. Well, the obesity rate in America is nearly 50%. And that's not even like the slightly chubby. That's the obesity rate. Nearly 50% of America is big heifers. The thing that we know is well studied to give you higher chance of cancer, of heart failure, of stroke, of so many other negative side effects. And it is the most manageable and like easily tackleable problem. And instead we're fucking min-maxing red 40 in our goddamn fruit fucking dyes. It's actually insane. I didn't even go on a tangent. It's stressing me out, bro. What are autistic people doing? Making cool trains? Being good at math?
I know.
Maybe being good at pianos and then squeezing a bunny too hard? That's kind of cool. I like
kind
that.
of cool. Squeeze a rabbit a little too hard, and then maybe their eyes pop out of their head, and it becomes a whole thing that the school has to cover up because they can't handle another lawsuit.
Yeah, but like, who cares? We get cool trains, airplanes. They're obsessed with
That's
cool
the
shit.
thing. If more women took Tylenol while pregnant, we would have more geniuses and probably like
We would have a bullet train in NA by now.
we would probably have a bullet train in LA. And
Absolutely.
the problem is the bullet train we have now is people getting shot on the subway.
Man, I fucking hate the
the
bullet
wrong
train in
bullet
Queens,
train.
bro.
That was lost in translation. Bad.
The bullets train is really dangerous. It's not. It doesn't even go quick.
You know that they
It's
were
not even
making a
on
bullet
time.
train in California and they just stopped it. They were
I mean,
Well, I wonder why.
I imagine.
they were
Why?
working on a
imagine
high
it's quite
speed.
Because it
expensive.
couldn't take 30 fucking years for them to fucking launder
Well,
money
they,
through.
they grossly underestimated how much money they needed. They like allocated
Oh,
like 20
really?
billion or something and it wasn't
Oh,
enough. Not
yeah.
even close.
My fucking ass.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dog.
The government grossly underestimated how much money they need. Fuck you.
Anyway,
Call him
$500
and go
billion
in.
dollars more to Israel.
I'm calling my congressman.
Just
what the
call a
fuck?
congressman of a country you don't even live in.
You have a state that I've never been. Don't intend on going. I'm going to call the governor of Wyoming and go, what the fuck?
Wait,
What are you
never
even
been
doing?
To California? You've been in California. Did you say you've never been to
Oh,
California?
yeah. No, I've never. Yeah, no, I have been to California. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Every
was like,
time I
bro,
go
I
there,
literally
I
hung
smoke
out with
a lot
you
of
in
weed. That's
California.
true, yeah, we literally did.
I was in
don't live there,
California
though.
a day ago,
California sucks.
2 days ago. It's Wednesday. It's all
Well, how
right.
was it?
I was there. I was in LA for basically I do work. He got married.
Oh,
So huge congrats
Oh.
to him and his wonderful wife. They are
How come you didn't come see me?
awesome. Their
fucker?
wedding was because you live in a terrible place in California.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah, you can't.
Better in LA.
Shit. I don't think it
LA's
is.
fucking
Anyway,
doo-doo.
it was yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed the wedding. They did it in Fonda Theater, like right
Ooh.
off Hollywood Boulevard. So it was a really cool venue, honestly,
That's
to do
great.
a wedding. Got to hang out with lots of people there, met lots of fun people, and then the next day on the Sunday we had a big old family dinner with Marcel and his wonderful wife, with Courage and his girlfriend Smitty, Cryos, a guy named Cole Cook, Baby No Money actually, and his
Oh, cool.
wonderful girlfriend, and yeah, a few other people had a nice little family dinner and then hung out. But what amazed me about LA, I haven't been there in probably about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there is a city where you get more variation in smell in as few steps.
Yeah.
It is remarkable.
Yep.
And by smell,
Have you
I
seen
don't
any
mean
human
any
poop?
good ones.
Oh, you see, you get the
Oh, yeah,
vomit
no,
smell,
all
you
the
get the
time.
poop smell,
No.
you get the
Have you
pee
seen
smell.
Random like patches of
they
puke.
have poop heat maps that you can look at
Mm-hmm.
online.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so there was like
Yes.
a little. We stayed at the W in Hollywood, and literally
W.
you walk out, and you turn left, and there's Hollywood Boulevard right there where all the stars are, whatever, and right on the corner there was at some point, I imagine it was almost like a tower of turd, but you could tell somebody had stepped on it, and it was a flat pancake.
Oh, and no
material.
cum? No one cummed on it?
No.
That
And
were
then
in
but
Boston.
you
It
could
was
tell
There
two
was
people
two-thirds of the steps there.
Yeah, but it's not in Boston.
hit this patty. Somebody flattened it, and then somebody's heel scraped a bit off the top, and there was an entire almost Sharpie line of doo-doo rounding the corner onto Hollywood Boulevard. It was almost like a quest
like
arrow
art.
pointing me in the right
Modern
direction. Yeah, somebody's making fucking poo-poo art.
I don't think
Picasso.
that it's weird. You think that if like if someone was witnessed like pooping in the street that they would get arrested for doing that.
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
they
actually
do it
welcomed
quickly.
there.
I'm sure they just drop
a
shot.
load,
Boom,
just drop
like
a
me.
load quick and then just start sprint.
Yeah.
What if they're doing it mid sprint? It's a drive.
Or they're doing it late at
You know
night.
what? I never even thought of that. Maybe that guy, maybe two people didn't even, maybe I completely misread the situation.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing an active running turd, and the speed at which he was running caused the turd to
drop like a
flatten.
bomb.
And then a little bit of trail just behind the kind of the
If you look at a
the
big
afterquake.
if you look at a big tower of poop, usually in the city, they
Which I
typically means means that two homeless people went back to back, and then they
Yeah.
shat in the same spot together, and they used each other
Okay.
as support.
Okay, yeah.
It's a forbidden
that's an interesting
technique.
theory.
You usually
that's an
find
interesting
that
theory.
in Brooklyn or Harlem.
Okay. Yeah, the old Harlem dumpers.
The old,
Yeah, I've heard about them.
They call it the Twin Towers in New York. And then they fucking kick it over. They throw their fucking crack pipe at it. And if they miss, they throw
crazy.
another one.
Bro, LA is such a terrible fucking city. Listen,
It's
there's a lot of
horrible. I
cool
hate
things
it.
about LA. There is a lot of great culture. There's a lot of really cool people, a lot of interesting places and things to do. There is a lot of very fun things in LA.
A lot of
But-
parties.
I've never seen a city so poorly designed for walking traffic and people who are not in a motor vehicle. It is the most vehicle-centric city I've ever seen, despite the fact that traveling by vehicle takes 14 days because everybody's in a vehicle,
Yeah.
because you need to be in a vehicle, because if you want to walk to this part of LA, oh, that's a 4.5-hour walk. Sorry, pal, you better hop in a car. Oh, you want to hop in a car?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a 6-hour car ride. My bad.
And it's the thing. American
fucking
cities
insane.
are big. American cities are big.
were you in
And I mean,
downtown
LA?
LA?
It's not even that.
Yeah, in Hollywood, staying in Hollywood.
Yeah, the fucking sidewalks in downtown LA are like tiny. They're like weirdly small.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
a
downtown's a
one-person
bit
size sidewalk.
downtown's kind of far away from Hollywood. Like again, you could you see
I
it
don't think
in
I've
the
been to
fucking
Hollywood. I've seen the
distance.
sign, but I don't think it was actually in Hollywood.
You don't really need to go there. I'll be real with you.
I
Like-
hate LA.
yeah.
I think it's garbage.
Yeah, it kind of sucks the soul out of you. You're there for like 5 or 6 days and you just want to leave, from my experience.
Yeah,
was there
I don't
for
know.
2
That was
days.
the
I
most
wanted to
fun I
leave.
had for sure. But that was also because Jack Courage lives there.
Oh.
So he knew the spots. You know, he knew where to go.
There's good
how to
spots.
avoid-
It's great. if you
Exactly.
just-
That's the
if you're
thing.
just
There's
coming
so
in.
much. There's so much like so many nice things trickled in between.
So many
the
diamonds in the
slop
rough.
of it all. Exactly. You just have to search through all the street poo to find the things you want. You know, to find the.
I
the
mean,
corn
would
in
you
it.
rather the street poo
It's more
or
about
like
the journey.
the
Yeah.
other
Exactly.
side of the coin is going to Austin, Texas, and walking by piles of blood in the street?
True.
We did
Yeah.
walk
Where you
by
can
a
also
giant
smell the homeless people.
Or
before
walking
you
into a
Yeah.
gay bar on accident.
on
Well,
accident.
I don't, dude,
accident.
I would have stayed in that bar. That bar was kind of gas.
It
I
was
wanted to
kind
stay and
of
do
a vibe.
karaoke, bro.
If they
Yeah.
all didn't look at us like slabs of meat as we walked in.
Oh yeah, no, we were
Yeah, I
we
felt
were we were
objectified.
we were submissive and breedable that
They
evening.
looked at all of us like, whoa.
I felt like
A couple of
bear
people looked
in
at
that place.
McNasty like, oh, who's
I
Papa
didn't.
Bear?
Yeah.
No, I felt like
Papa
I felt,
Bear, Baby
Gross.
Bear.
It's the thing. I have a bear's build, but I'm like short, so I'm like a cub.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're like what's that bear cartoon?
I think
What's that bear
Bernstein
cartoon?
Bears, the Jew
maybe.
Bears.
I don't remember.
No, not Bernstein Bears. not the Zionist bears.
Control
Is
the
it Jew Bear?
Hang on,
They were
I think-
promised
Wasn't
a
there a show with
television
like a
show
young? It was like a
4,000
young bear
years
was
ago.
like the main character. It was like a cartoon. I can't remember.
Isn't it? Oh fuck!
Isn't his name literally called Bear?
No,
Little-
what is
talking
it,
about
dude?
Ben?
Are you talking about
Bear.
Little
That's a
Bear?
dog.
Ben the
You're
dog.
talking about
No,
Little
Ben
Bear.
is the man.
You're literally talking about Little
Was it
Bear.
called Little Bear?
No,
It's
no.
literally called Little Bear. This fucker.
Oh
I don't remember.
fuck!
I
That
was
is
like
what I was
5
thinking.
when I
Yeah,
was
it's
into him.
literally Little Bear.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, Little Bear.
Oh,
yeah.
that is Little Bear.
Yeah.
What was
forgot
that,
about that
other
bear.
show with the Little Bear?
I always
what
got
was it
him
Why
and
did you
Franklin mixed up. I always think of Franklin
Dude,
whenever I think
he's-
of him for some reason.
Okay,
His
well,
mom's
Franklin's a
kinda-
turtle.
Yeah, I know, but
Franklin is a
Little Bear.
turtle.
I used to love that show. Yeah.
Why does his mom look like she's fucking him with a strap on?
Her mom was like a dog.
Editor, pull up the photo that Blarg is referring to.
Of Little Bear getting absolutely
Yeah, he's-
Don't
gaped
ruin
by
my
his
child
mother.
like that, Blark.
Can I get a dummy mommy like that in my life?
She's got to be furry and
She needs to
450
be
pounds.
completely.
I mean, you are a
covered
little
in
bear, so
fur.
it'd be easy for you to find.
You'd think. You'd think.
I would think Dew would be a little bit. Dew can be
I was gonna say,
Nah, dude's
Sister
too
bear.
twinky for a
This-
little
this-
bear.
twink
Di-
bear.
this is like almost exactly how I hugged McNasty when I met him.
I witnessed it. Literally jumped up on
There
him
was
and wrapped
actual
your legs around him.
insertion that took place.
It was penetration for sure.
Just a little bit of penetration. You can have a little bit.
Yeah. A healthy amount.
Well, gentlemen, anyone have anything interesting and or fun they would like
Never.
to chat
I do.
about today?
Never.
I do. So
You have a
I got
tattoo,
a
dude.
call.
Dude, what is on your elbow?
What the hell?
Ink?
What am I?
What do you have
I don't know
ink
what
on
that
your
is.
elbow?
You say that
I
like
think you have a
we would
fucking
know.
like Egyptian hieroglyph tattooed on you.
Yeah, what? This is Transformers when he starts fucking. When
Yeah,
he
you
starts
harboring
freaking
the
out. Are you
cube
wearing
right
a
now?
Are you wearing a toothless shirt?
No, it's just got a cat on it.
Oh,
It's so hard
Yeah,
to tell what's
toothless.
going on your camera.
I don't. Yeah,
It's like
I-
90% just black shirt.
It's because there's no card in it.
Yeah.
True.
You put a card in that
True
bitch.
that.
I saw people
Brightness.
complaining that I put the card back in. I'm sorry.
Did you? Oh.
I took it out. I took it out.
good. Good. Dude,
Anyway, Swag, sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead. After
no
we
problem.
deciphered the hieroglyph.
I got a call from my immigration lawyer yesterday, and I got the news that I'm officially a permanent resident of Australia.
No way!
So,
It only took
W,
like
mate. W.
it only took like 6 years.
Does that mean
6
you're
fucking
not
years.
a resident of
6 years
America
is
anymore?
crazy.
Or are you like dual citizen?
That's
I mean, like,
not,
I'm
not
just like
how
a
that
dual-
works.
Like a dual
Just
residency
revoke
type
the
thing.
other one. Can't go back.
So if I'm
Nope.
here for another year, then I could apply for dual citizenship, which could be epic, and then I could just be
Yeah.
double bubble. Then if they ever nuke America, I can just walk
Well,
across the
also-
ocean, come here.
Even from that, once you are fully a Australian citizen, you now have access to all the other Commonwealth countries, and you can get a passport there like extremely easy, which means you could become a Canadian very easily.
Why would
Oh,
you
let's
want
go! Yo, can I triple citizenship? Can I go American?
I don't think there's a limit,
Canadian?
is there?
Can I just I gotta catch them all. I'm gonna collect all the citizenships.
Yeah.
Except for one.
You would have to
North
live
Korea's
like
gonna
10
be a
lifetimes.
I'm really
little
excited
hard.
for the
North
for
Korea's
the
the
Haitian
shiny.
arc.
North Korea is going to be a little hard. That is a
Yeah.
shiny. That is absolutely a legendary. A shiny
Honestly,
legendary.
Japan might be even harder than North Korea. They just do not want.
It's true. I can go to North
Non-Japanese
Korea and be
Japan
like,
might
I am a
eat
spy. I'm a spy. I'm a double agent.
Japan might eat beefing.
I was, what,
What'd you
I don't know.
say?
Some weird sounded like that.
I said might be even harder.
Oh. It sounded like you said
Eat
Japan might
beefin'.
eat beefin'.
What do they do? Leave Ethan out of
What the
this.
fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I just heard something the wrong way, I guess.
Having a stroke?
You're dumb.
I wish I was having a stroke on
Yeah.
this podcast.
Fucking unbelievable.
Well, congrats,
Out of
man. That's
nowhere.
huge.
I was waiting forever for it. So now I can finally travel back and forth with no fucking issues like for
Oh,
years.
that's so nice.
Years and years and years.
What were the issues
had
that
to
you
get-
dealt with before that?
Well, it was like just having to like submit forms saying that I'm going to leave and getting like bridging
Oh, you had
visas
to do that?
and I had it was so fucking
That sucks.
annoying and it just cost a bunch of money. And I don't know, man. Now we're just at like this nice point where I get to tick a little thing on the paper when I fly back that says permanent resident. Fuck you. It's attached to my passport. I just
Nice.
go in, and it was
That's
just it was
sick.
just. It was just such a long process. It was like 4 years. I had to get fingerprinted 3 times. They needed my
That's
fingerprints 3 times. And
Dude,
so
why
now
don't
I
they
have
just come
now,
here legally?
So now if I ever fucking have to commit a crime here, I have to wear gloves, which is annoying.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, fuck.
Really annoying. I don't like the way that they feel on my hands either.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's
that's
hard. It's
sad.
hard to really, strangle somebody when you're wearing a rubber glove.
You think it's you think it's
Hard to
Did you wear
really
a
get in
easier.
there.
20-pound helmet? You can't wear some gloves?
Yeah. No, it's hands.
It's-
hands
It
he's
has to
doing
be
it. He's
gauntlets.
doing
It's
it.
a little bit
Feels
harder
different.
for
Bit.
him.
Doing a bit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I had to get fingerprinted 3 times at a police station, which was weird because you're there with like a bunch of people that are like getting fingerprinted for other reasons, and they're like in handcuffs and shit, and you're just sitting there like, I'm just here for my visa.
That's crazy. They just
Yeah.
have you with the common criminals.
Well, it's like there's like the fingerprint area, and then there's like people getting escorted in, and then they're going in like a separate area of the fingerprinting station and getting their fingerprints. And then there's like me and like a bunch of other people that are like immigrants that are, they're just trying to get processed. It was just so awkward. It was giant. It was a fucking giant facility. But
Well,
3
that's- I
times you
mean-
had to mail it in.
That's sick that you finally fucking got it though.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a true blue
Well,
Aussie.
A true blue Aussie.
One more year when I'm a citizen, I'm going to go into the bars where all the bogan Australians are, and I'm going to go, hey, man. I'm
Gonna
just
hang
a-
out with the Bowdens.
Hey, mate, I'm just about as Australian as you are.
And then they'll beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking nail you to a Honda Civic and drive around the city.
Oh,
or
bloody
something.
oath, mate. Can I get a fucking cut of kangaroo, mate? Fuck.
You're gonna staple
They
you to the
beat-
back
they
of a
beat-
U.
Yeah, they nail me to an upside down cross. Because we're
No, they're gonna throw you in the back of the Holden.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, man. That's fucking
Thank you.
sick. I'm happy for you. That's a big He's upside down.
He's a
for the
true
audio
Australian
viewers.
now.
He is turned Australian.
Oh my
Wallahi,
God.
he is Australian.
That man has citizenship.
It looks like
in
you.
Australia.
It looks like eyes with a mustache now, like a
I know
very
the
fancy
he's
mustache.
really, dude. It looks like CGI'd on. Oh my God! He actually, you
It does
dude,
look
you
like mustache. Look evil
Look
as
at you.
shit.
Like once you see it, you
Look
can't
very
unsee it.
devious.
look like Dr. Eggman. Dude, I hate this. Oh my God! It looks like a mustache. You look CGI'd. Ew.
Twirling my mustache.
Dude,
Do you get
fuck
your
yeah,
eyebrows done?
Waluigi's
I
on the
don't.
podcast.
I actually need to.
Really?
Yeah, they're a little.
I'm jealous of your eyebrows. I have like no eyebrows. I hate it.
I got
Very
these
thin.
guys. It's too.
Yeah, you do
too
have thin
fuzzy.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
How do I get out of here?
I gotta pluck mine. I got a unibrow, even though mine are so
Yeah,
fucking
I
far
have-
apart.
I got all this.
Oh, fuzz.
You
Yeah.
get a land bridge.
Yeah, I need to
do
get
your eyebrows
another
look like, dude?
girlfriend. You get a
Come real quick.
girlfriend who'll just pluck them out one by one with tweezers
Yeah,
and slap me when I cry.
dude has pretty normal eyebrows.
Dude, how come you don't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wear
you have
the?
normal
You should just do the
eyebrows.
I
mask
feel like
now.
they're not very notable.
Now that you've done the mask with the eyes, you should do that
Yeah.
on the podcast now.
Because that thing reeks and it's hot, and then I spit a
Wash
lot and
it.
I drool. Oh.
Yeah, dude,
You
I
do
have to wash.
drool.
I
Wipe
have
it
to
down.
wash
I mean,
my shit all the time.
Yeah, bro. No way you can say that. Well, there's been a guy in this call that's been wearing a night helmet the last decade.
Dude,
Yeah.
I literally drink and like spit through this mask and it has a fucking
dude.
hole in my tongue.
I
and
bet that
need-
thing
I need-
smells like dick.
Yeah.
Dude, after a convention weekend when I'm out, because usually like I don't have the time to wash and dry it in between every day.
Yeah,
So
of
s-
course not.
So, you know, some days and it's really bad if I go to a party and then I have to do shots through the mask.
Oh.
Or like,
Why don't you
do,
just
like,
buy,
do
like,
beer.
10 of
Oh,
them?
dude. If you're hungover and have to
Guys,
put that thing back on, it smells like fucking whiskey or something.
It's not good. You just get a waterboard. It
Oh.
smells like whiskey. It smells like your breath.
Whiskey and
It smells like
cigarettes. and-
sweat. It smells like cigs. Smells like weed. And then you're just getting like,
And, like,
gas.
hair
What
sweat
I
and
did,
stuff.
I would take fucking cologne and I would like spray the front of it, and then I'd fucking
Oh.
do that. And then
Nasty.
I would-
What's a cologne recommendation for that?
I did
Yeah,
stronger
how do you
with
counteract
you.
cigarettes, whiskey, sweat, puke?
Diva.
I did stronger with you.
Oh, that's a rough one to have like on your face 24/7.
It wasn't that bad. It
Or
was
it's the,
better
you use the
than
only
everything
on the
else.
female version. Or
I did used to only have
In
the
Love with
female
You or
version.
whatever?
In love with you. Now I have the. Now
yeah,
I
I
have
have that
stronger
right
with you.
like there. Like you see all those? Those are all stronger with yous.
Damn. All the same one, or they're all like.
By the way,
different?
that's
different
a
flankers.
female cologne.
One of
I want
two
to
of
run
them
through your
are.
License
office and
thing?
like drag my arm across that shelf
Hey,
so
same.
bad.
Dude, female
Knock them all off.
female shower stuff like body wash and shampoo smells so much better than men's.
Correct.
I got
Yeah.
I was at
Yeah, they have like Lavender Rush and like Strawberry Whisper, and we have like dinosaur shit and like
yeah,
like
fucking
grass
like
and dirt,
yeah,
cigarettes and a
fucking-
beer.
Yeah.
Like fucking
wood, tree bark.
Yeah.
the dad's leather sandal.
shampoo called domestic violence.
Yeah, and it's always like 750 in one. It's never just like shampoo. It's like,
They're
like
like,
for
men
some
are
reason
too-
they just think
men are
I'm
too
too
fuck-
fucking stupid.
Men are too fucking to fucking
Yeah,
buy
like-
two
They
things.
just want one
Yeah.
goop for their entire body.
one
yeah.
goop for their whole
Dude,
body.
I went to Bath and Body Works and I was looking at all the men's stuff, and it was all fucking dog shit. And then I went to the female stuff. I found this one. I want to say it's called like Paris Cafe or something. Dude, it smells like chocolate and coffee. My balls have never smelled better. It's incredible. I literally just open the bottle and just fucking huff it like a goddamn freak in the shower. It smells so good, dude.
Yeah, feminine scents are a lot more
always
unique.
use. Yeah, I always use feminine scents for shower and.
If
and
I'm gonna go
for,
like manly
yeah.
smell, it's gonna be something that's like fresh. Like anything
Really?
that's
I-
like
see, for
woody,
cologne, I'm the opposite.
tobacco,
I
it's
like-
like ugh.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I
well,
like
I
I like
wanna
the
smell
warm
like
whiskey
tobacco.
smells like for cologne.
Yeah, it just depends on like what it's also mixed with. Like if you have a whiskey scent, but it's like very vanilla heavy too, it's not so bad. But if it's something that's just like leather and booze, it's like, ugh, it's like
Yeah, so you
overbearing
smell
after
like
a
a
while.
fucking. Yeah, you smell like a fucking like a like a bikie,
lumberjack or
like a
something.
fucking
Yeah.
like a
kinda
fucking
fuck with it.
biker.
I use By the Fireplace by Margiela for like my
I'm surprised you like that one. That
My
one's, I
daily
don't even like
driver.
that one.
That is literally how I used to clean the off-white jacket of mine because I would never get it dry cleaned. Whenever there was a fire, like we were making a bonfire, I would always smoke my jacket over the fire to make it smell like smoke and not
No
like
way.
body odor.
it's not
and
like
shit.
shit. Not
And,
like
it,
shit
and,
from
and
a
it would
butt.
work. It would straight up work.
Yeah.
It would fucking cleanse it and
It's
make it smell
hilarious.
like
I
smoke.
believe that. I
What do you
fully
do now? Do you
believe
just dry
that.
clean it?
I got it dry cleaned very recently.
Oh, did you finally get a
You should
dry
buy
clean?
one of those like
Is it
steamer
like
things.
like a year ago, but it doesn't work. You have to get it dry cleaned. It's leather and shit.
Yeah.
Does it? Did it actually clean it a little bit? Because the
It
last
cleaned
time
it
I
very
saw
well.
it, it was pretty dire.
It fucking disinfected it at least. But some of the staining you just can't get out. But it's okay.
Yeah, there's quite a lot
Can't
of
you
stains.
just
on
like
it.
can't
Well,
you just wash
memories.
it with cold water
You can, but
and then like dry it
dry
before the water
cleans,
like
definitely.
seeps into the leather or some shit?
I'm worried. I'm too worried that I'm gonna fuck it up.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
One.
replace that jacket.
Nope.
So
Yeah. It's
what? I
definitely a
don't even remember
vintage.
that. I feel like that was like 2018.
2018. 2018 off-white jacket.
Yeah,
Rip Virgil.
yeah. Rip Virgil, my goat. Yeah, what's you can literally fucking if you literally look up the
Goat.
jacket, white varsity jacket, it always just comes up with the Swagger Souls jacket. That's fucking hilarious.
And it is kind of wild.
He
that
did
you
make
just
it
look up
iconic.
Swagger Souls jacket. Yeah, it shows up.
Yeah, that's
Swagger
so
Souls
fucking
man
funny.
off-white varsity jacket. Wow, that's fucking ridiculous.
That is why. I actually wonder if you can find like a real one, like a used one.
We tried to get another, but it was really
Damn,
almost
one actually
prohibitively expensive.
One
It's pretty-
sold for pretty cheap recently for $700.
What?
Yeah, like very recently.
Oh,
Little
what the
John
fuck?
joined the call. If you're a listener on Spotify, Little John just joined.
Oh,
He left,
dude,
though.
I thought you meant like
gone.
Cryos just joined. I was like, Cryos
Little
is
John.
not in here, bro.
Little
Cryo-
John.
Little
Not-
Cryos just joined.
not in the
Screaming
call.
what?
Damn.
Swagger, I'm gonna try to find you another one, buddy.
Cool. That
I'm
would
gonna
be
keep.
good.
I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Keep a look-see out if you can. It'd be great.
So did you
Pay
buy?
some more money
Did you
than it
buy
is.
that jacket with intentions of making it like part of your brand, or did you just
No,
have
I
it?
bought it because it was the very first ever like high-end designer purchase I had ever made,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone, at the time, all the misfits were like, "Dude, definitely get that jacket." And I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll get the jacket." Got the jacket, and then I wore it in a video, and I was like, "I can never wear this. It's so loud and so iconic. I can't wear it like
Yeah.
as a normal person."
Yeah.
And so that just got stuck to Swagger, and then I was like, well, I'll just let it
Over
be.
the top
Look,
character.
I didn't
type
want to
thing, yeah.
I didn't want to do that shit with like all of my other clothes. I literally
Yeah.
for a good amount of time I had a wardrobe that was specifically for Swagger Souls, and then a wardrobe that was for me, and I would never cross them over
Hmm.
in vlogs. So that way, if I
That's
walk
hilarious.
outside, no one can know. Oh, he's wearing the
Yeah,
same
dude.
shoes.
If you ever
Yeah.
wore
Wearing the
that
same
jacket in
clothes.
public, you're cooked.
Oh yeah.
Cooked.
You'd be
Yo,
fucking cooked.
completely cooked.
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a
Do
tough
you
one.
do you think you're ever gonna do a face reveal, Swagger? Or are you just full
Probably
set
not.
on?
Nah,
No,
probably not. Nope, probably not.
really.
People ask
It's
me, I just-
liberating.
I just
I'll tell
don't-
you that. Coming from somebody that
Yeah,
did YouTube
well,
for 7
I'm
years and
good.
didn't do it, it's
It probably depends on the
free.
reason you're doing it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
I guess.
fair enough.
I
Yeah.
one big thing is like
I've-
back then when I had like a bigger audience watching my stuff regularly, I didn't want to do it because like I was in fear of just like getting approached all the time. But now that I'm down to like crappy views, I'm just like I just don't give a fuck. Even if I do get approached,
Yeah,
it's
man.
gonna be
Only
like,
only
no,
only
I have
over
nothing.
100,000 people watching a video. That's crazy.
You haven't
Crappy
been
Yeah,
views.
but
Approached
compared to
on
like 3.5 million, like I used to get to, that's it's a very small
Comparison is
percentage.
comparison's the thief of joy, bro. You should
Yeah.
be
And the
happy
death
with
of
what
the
you
artist.
have.
Yeah,
Forever.
you should be pretty stoked that over 100,000 people are watching.
I didn't
get
say I was
more- you get-
unstoked.
you
I'm
get-
saying
you
that
get-
like
You
it's-
get more views. Than,
it's less
It
like,
came
scary to do
across
it.
as a it
It's
came
less
across as
scary
a
now than
complaint.
do a
more,
face
you get
reveal.
more. You get more views than Jimmy Fallon, pal.
I get, yeah. guess that's
Jimmy
one way to look
fucking
at it.
Kimmel.
I just mean it's less scary to have my face on the internet now compared to back then. But I will
For
say,
sure, it's a lot more daunting. Having more eyeballs on you is always going to be more daunting.
yeah,
but
yeah. And just
there's a lot of reasons why I don't like show my face, and mostly
He's
it's
wanted in
just
3 states.
Yeah, I am wanted in 3 states, and I am the victim of an acid attack. But that's besides the point. Yeah, my friend took a bunch of. My friend took a bunch of acid and then carved my face up with a box cutter. It was horrible.
Swagger, if you ever do
oh,
a
I
face
did. I
reveal,
remember seeing it.
if for whatever reason you ever do a face reveal, I got the hardest picture I can't wait to post of you when I was on the
Send it to
rooftop.
me.
Oh, and you were on I was on the rooftop and you were down below just fucking smoking a joint with your arms
Oh,
over
I
the
remember
streets
that. It
of
was
Austin.
at 6th Street.
Yeah,
Okay, you send that
it's
shit to me, dude.
That's such a hard photo. Yeah, I'll send it.
Have
to
you ever thought about like kind of doing the way like not a face reveal, but like you know how before Smitty did his face reveal, he still didn't mind like being in pictures here and there. Have you ever cared about that?
I don't. If
No,
people,
you don't
want
have,
to
it
defeat
for
the
their,
purpose,
if people
right?
have it for their own personal memories, yeah. But if people are posting it online, hell
Yeah.
no.
Have you ever been
Yeah,
accidentally
that
posted?
would kind of defeat the whole purpose.
I've been accidentally posted all the time.
Yeah, because I remember Smitty had that too. A couple times he got. I think he like
But
Wildcat
the thing
like
is,
added him or
if you
something
don't,
from like a
you know,
fan thing.
if someone posts it and you're in the background, no one's gonna fucking know it's you unless like they
Yeah.
take it down and repost it or blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
you just let it ride most of the time and no one will know.
Like the Barbara Streisand
Yeah.
thing, you gotta like avoid that.
Legit,
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
100%. And if I've had people take fucking photos of me at the airport and shit.
Oh,
And,
really?
like, yeah.
I mean, the
But,
thing
you
is,
know.
most of these accounts, like, if they tweeted at you with like 100 followers, and
Yeah,
it was like,
then-
oh my
then
god,
nothing fucking
I found
happens.
Swagger Souls, everyone would be like, why the
One
fuck you
like,
think they're
yeah.
random people, bro?
Right.
Like, why? Yeah. Like, how?
But either way, there's a lot of reasons why I don't do it. I think probably the number one is if I meet someone, it would be really nice to know that they have a legitimate interest in getting to know me and they're actually like me for who I am and not for numbers on the internet or what I can give them or if they're
Oh, you
friends
mean
with
like
me, it'll increase
romantically,
their
like
social status. Not even romantically, just in general.
Oh, just,
Yeah, there's meeting a
Like-
person.
like,
Yeah.
there's this one of my favorite songs is Limelight by Rush, and there's a really good lyric in there that says, I cannot pretend a stranger is a long-awaited friend. Because once you're famous, you have to assume that every single stranger you meet knows who you are and wants to get something out of you, and that they're not
Yeah.
a long-awaited friend who you can
Yeah.
actually make a genuine connection with.
I think
So
that's a big
having this
reason why
separation-
celebrities date other celebrities and stuff because they're like in the same.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But yeah,
Yeah, which
I
is
mean,
I have the exact opposite. I would absolutely never date another
Creator.
YouTuber, Twitch streamer, Instagram, like
shit where you
Well, you've been
ever
with your
in a
girlfriend since, like, high
million-
school, right?
Million years. Yeah, I would never in a million years. Like I could be 15 years no vagina, and I would never ever in a billion years talk to another content creator.
Yeah,
I
I did
can't
that
do it.
once and it was
I
not
just-
fun.
Yeah, you shouldn't shit where you eat. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Not good. And it's also not good if you're because I see it happen all the time. People ship each other together and then they actually get involved and then something happens behind the scenes and they don't want to be involved anymore. But then
Yeah.
they go online and then they see that all the fans of both of the creators are still shipping them, and then
Yeah.
there's no escape. And so then it's
Yeah.
then you hate your job, and then you're going online because you're constantly being reminded of a breakup or some shit. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it a dozen times. No bueno.
Yeah.
Unless they're in a similar industry, but they're doing something very different. They make
Yeah, like they're
videos.
dating
but they
like
do
a
it for
gaming journalist.
they do it for TV, or they make videos, but they're
Yeah.
they're very technical, camera people, or something like that, where they're not specifically content creators.
Yeah, I've never seen two
Yeah.
content creators date publicly and then it works out. It's
Really?
always
Cutie
Very,
Cinderella,
very
Cutie
rare.
Cinderella, and Ludwig.
Very
Oh,
rare.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But it's
Yeah.
like Mark said, it's rare.
It's definitely not
it's rare. It's
impossible.
rare. It's not impossible, but it's rare.
makes
And
sense.
there's a
I've
lot
just
of
I've just
and there's
seen
a lot of
far,
strain.
yeah.
You have a million Imagine having a relationship where a million fucking strangers who you do
Know your
not know
business.
and do not care to
Yeah.
fucking hear their opinions just fucking spout bullshit about
Yeah.
you and your fucking wife for forever.
And all they know is
Yeah.
what you post online. They have no
Yeah,
idea like what goes
and
behind
then
closed
they're
doors.
constantly fucking. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What if they're doing this? And what if blah, 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 blah.
Conspiracies
how-
and
Did you
shit.
notice? Did you notice the way he talked to her here? Oh, it's over.
Did you
It's
notice?
over.
Did
They're
you
having
notice
trouble.
the,
Did you notice?
Did you notice the way that she squinted when he fucking said this?
Yep.
She got
I
it.
like all that.
She
Dude,
hits her.
I mean, bro, people are like that about our fucking about our podcast.
Yeah, just like
I
friends.
remember right after, like, dude, I remember right after Soup left, people were like, obviously on edge, thinking like, oh my god, they're lying and there's a secret beef, and they would like, I'd see comments or tweets of like, oh my god, in this episode, five episodes before Soup announced that he's leaving, you can clearly see that he's pissed at whatever Blarg at this specific timestamp,
Yeah.
and it's just Soup sitting back, be like, Blarg, shut the fuck up, or like something like that. And they'd be like, they clearly have beef, like he meant that, and it's like, bro, can you imagine that in your like romantic relationship?
It's a crazy thing to have in a romantic relationship. So that's just one of the risks. Where it's like, if you are going to date in your industry, probably keep it a big secret. You know,
Yeah.
one of my biggest pieces of advice for content creators is like, if you date someone, even if they're normal, just keep it a secret. No one needs to know who
Yeah.
you're dating. No one needs to know that you're single or not single. It's probably better that way
Yeah.
for everybody involved, for literally everybody involved, including your partner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, the
if
thing is,
I
Crazy
didn't have,
fucking obsessed people will like find out who your partner is and like harass them.
yeah, if I didn't have legacy posts regarding my partner, I would absolutely never acknowledge that she exists in a million years.
100%.
But
It's for
but
your
obviously
own
she's been around for
protection. It's to covet
way too long.
the people you love.
Yep.
yeah, no, that's just it's just too weird, man. People are fucking.
what
freaks.
sucks is like,
So, you know,
especially content creators that got famous like later in life. It's like you know, when you're young and you start like dating and stuff, it's like if you don't have a following, you like want to post your partner on social media. It's like, oh, I'm proud of my
100%.
person. Like I want to, you know, post it. But like when you become a content creator with a following, your rules change. Like it's not the same. You can't
well,
just,
it's,
can't just be
it's a
posting
big,
everything constantly.
unfortunately, it's a big deal breaker for girls who I meet because they want to take photos of us together or post them on their stories, and I'm like, hey, you can't. You literally can't.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
can't. I don't want that. You know, and then they get personally, why? You don't want to fucking show the world that we're together? It's like, it's not that. And then it becomes super complicated.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah,
they don't
I,
understand. They just don't understand because they're used to it, and they see their friends are posting fucking photos with their
Right.
boyfriends.
Well,
and
they
then
also
they're
know
like,
who
well,
they're
why can't I do
starting
that?
to
And
date,
they-
too.
Yeah, and then they think,
You
oh,
know
well,
what you're
like
getting
does he not want to show me off? Does he not want to tell everyone that we're together? Is he going to see somebody else? Does he not actually love me? And then all that shit spirals out of fucking control.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
That doesn't sound
fucking.
healthy.
No, of course not. But it's not easy to fucking date when you're like a content creator, even if you're anonymous and
Yeah.
a content creator, because then it's like
Yeah.
you can't even leverage.
Complicates it for sure.
You can't even leverage like, oh yeah, fucking, you know, here's what I do.
So I just find a normal person doesn't give a fuck about social media. They have a
go to
normal
a
job,
library, find
and
a
they don't have
shoddy,
to they don't have to share their lives on social media to feel validated.
get
and
yourself
then you're
a
good. You're set.
library.
You're
Get
good.
yourself a library shoddy.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever, you know, wherever you meet him, just
An
just
87-year-old?
stop,
Yeah,
stop
I was
fucking
thinking-
dating.
find yourself
my-
a
Here's
You're yourself a
Marvin
Miriam.
cafeteria lady with big fat
Yeah,
arms.
get yourself
I
a
love
Miriam.
cafeteria
Big
lady
ol'
arms, man.
Big old
Get yourself
bingo
a-
wings.
Yeah, get a Miriam. Get yourself a nice. I'm trying to
Get a
think
guy
of
with a
old
cock.
lady names.
Get a cock.
Get a
guy.
girl
This
with a
guy-
get a
this
get
guy's
a
a
girl
dog.
get a girl with a penis.
well-dicked dude.
Yeah.
or a girl with
What's
a
up,
penis.
dude? You
a
need
girl with a
something?
penis.
Why,
Get a
he's a
fembro.
well-dicked dude.
Not the way you're saying.
Oh. All right. Okay. That went under the radar. I feel like I had a question earlier. Now I can't. Oh yeah. All right. I was thinking about Breaking Bad, as a man does.
I was thinking about it earlier this week too.
Very much end of the podcast topic.
No,
Here
no,
it
no,
is,
no.
Thinking about Breaking
No.
Bad.
I mean, it leads into something else.
Oh.
If you guys right now, you're in the position of Walter White, all right? You have some sort of
I got
debilitating
cancer.
disease. Some sort of, it doesn't need to be cancer. You could have fucking I don't know, leg funk 3 and you're going to lose your leg and die. And you need to make money fast. It doesn't need to be selling drugs. If you could pick some sort of non-ethical, illegal way to get rich quick,
Selling drugs.
you would sell drugs? See, to
Yeah,
me,
kid,
that's
just
too,
kill some,
that's
probably kill some people for money.
see, those are messy.
become a
Those are
right-wing
risky. Those
grifter.
are
Yeah.
Sell merch.
I become a left wing grifter because people
Well-
don't think that they exist, but they actually do.
Yeah,
So I would, like,
there's a few
I'd
of those
get
guys
away
out
with
there.
it.
Yeah, I see them.
I'd get away with it really hard
Twitter
because people
sometimes.
people are always like right wing grifter, but if you're a left wing grifter, no one even fucking knows you exist.
I mean,
Yeah.
And you
I
just
think
grift
there's been a
endlessly.
little bit of proof that right wing grifting is actually also just as dangerous as selling drugs. So, not the safest bet still.
True.
Uh,
Well, just don't go to college campuses doing it back to back.
okay. You didn't need.
Okay, all right,
You
all
didn't
right.
need. We already hit it
do
on
it
the
online.
fucking nose. We didn't.
We knew.
We did. Yeah, just do Zoom meetings. Yeah, I was curious if you guys would pick an illegal career. All right, you want to judge it off its safety, its amount of profit, and the workload.
What is a safe illegal career? Like, what would even?
Cockfighting. Betting on
I mean,
cockfighting.
yeah, you could
Unz-
do that. You could
unzipped-
fucking
unzipped
smuggle
pants.
immigrants. You could fucking whatever. You could.
I feel like you would want to do something that guarantees money, not betting. Betting's not going to guarantee anything.
Can I join the
NFT
military?
rug pull.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I think
Not a bad idea.
running an illegal gambling circuit would by far be the most fun. And I don't think
Yeah,
it
think
would
it would
be
be
that
unsafe.
risky.
it would be very
You think
insane.
so?
I think you're
Yeah,
dipping
you-
into
yeah,
a territory that like
You
mafias
get your leg,
control.
you get your legs broken and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
end up
like,
swimming
what
with
if
the
Have you,
fishes,
haven't
bro.
you ever
what
seen?
if they
have
give
you ever
them like
seen
an
Casino?
Olive Garden franchise? No.
That would be a good trade for most Italians would take an Olive Garden franchise over just like a small poker ring. But then you'd have to. That's the thing. How are you going to get an Olive Garden franchise in such a short period of time?
Walk into one and say, "Hey,
Give me that.
Hey, I got
breadsticks.
cancer. Give me a
Hey,
breadstick.
I got balls.
I got
Give me
cancer.
Hey,
that."
I'll take the unlimited
Hey,
breadsticks, and you just
I
never
got-
leave. You're mine. It's fucking mine now. Sorry, it's
Contractually,
unlimited.
they
You
have.
keep putting them into a
Give it
bag
here.
and giving them to your
Give
friend
it
who
here.
goes out and
How
sells them
unlimited
straight.
is it? Let's find out.
Well, hold on. We could skip the whole illegal gambling story. We could just start selling the unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah.
And
You
soup
just-
and
There you
salad.
go.
And
Dude,
soup.
Those are also
It's
unlimited.
three
Holy
unlimited
shit.
things. Yes,
never
unlimited
been-
soup, salad, and breadsticks.
I've never been to Olive
Yes.
Garden, so I don't know.
You've
I
never
actually
been to a
wonder-
Olive Garden?
What?
Is there any lawyers that listen to us? Absolutely not.
No.
Theoretically,
Legal Eagle.
if there's a lawyer in our comment section, please tell us at what point can they cut off the unlimited breadsticks? Because if they cut me off after 5, am I allowed to sue? Because that feels pretty limited. I would
Yeah.
argue
Yes,
5
that
is
is
a very
very
limited
limited.
number.
Yeah, where'd
Yeah,
the
extremely
un part
I
go?
could pound 5 in a couple minutes.
You're just thinking about it. It's making a burp. Holy fuck.
It already
That was very like
He's making
Simpsons of me.
his brain was subconsciously making room.
Homer Simpson has burp, bro. What the
I
fuck
can
is
easily
that?
eat a few.
I'm gonna eat 5 fucking
I can shove him down.
Well, I can use a donut right now.
Rick ass
All
sentence,
right,
bro.
so all 4 of us are selling the unlimited breadsticks, right? That's our unethical
Yeah.
get rich quick scheme.
It does seem like a pretty top tier method.
I'm actually. How many unlimited breadsticks could you get?
I wonder if there's like a clause in the.
Before they.
There was like
Isn't
a
there
fine
also like a
print.
thing at Red Lobster, like bottomless shrimp or some shit?
I'm pretty sure shrimps have bottoms.
Yeah, you can. If you order shrimp, you can keep getting. They give you like little amounts of shrimp
I
each
wa-
time.
imagine
keep going.
topless shrimp.
I was gonna say that could be like a linguistic technicality, though.
Yeah, especially if you get the shrimp linguine.
In r/Olive Garden, somebody has already asked this.
So corporate is
Okay.
aware.
So this guy at his location. So this might be tested.
It could
by
vary.
them.
It could vary. It could vary location by location.
You could
Maybe
walk
not.
in at opening, sit there and eat breadsticks until closing at 10 p.m. and they won't do anything about it except for complain about you in the back room. I've seen guests sit there taking up a table for 6 hours, and we're not allowed to do anything but give them the same smile and service as a normal
Oh
paying
my
customer.
God.
So you don't have to wait. Is there no purchase necessary for the unlimited breadsticks?
No, you totally have to purchase something. You know,
Yeah.
you're paying
Probably.
for the unlimited
Buy like a
breadsticks.
water for like $1.
The unlimited breadsticks are a promotion. They're not like a thing that gets tacked onto a $1 water. They're like you pay like $20 for the unlimited breadsticks, don't you?
You probably got an entree or
I
something.
don't know. I've never been to Olive
You
Garden.
pay like the. All right, hold on. We need to get
No,
an
you
actual
can just
lawyer.
go.
We need a lawyer on the show.
Okay.
We need to
Olive
get a
Garden
lawyer.
menu.
We need to get a real lawyer on the show.
That would be
We
a
need to ask
fun
him
show.
some-
Ask him just a bunch of
we
like
need to
illegal
ask him
fucked
a
up weird
bunch of
shit.
questions.
So if I committed a murder, but I
Yeah.
didn't actually do it,
Could we actually? You know what? I'm gonna have our management find us a lawyer. Actually,
we
we could
should
just get
totally
our
get-
fucking lawyer.
We could.
That
if
is
you
true.
wanna- If you want to expose our lawyer.
Actually, that's a bad idea. Yeah, we should get a lawyer that is not our
Yeah,
lawyer.
we need like a social media lawyer.
We need
a
like
like a
legal
TikTok
eagles.
lawyer or
I
something.
actually, you know what? I met
we need the
one at
TikTok lawyers.
TwitchCon. I met one at TwitchCon 2 years ago. I'm gonna shoot him a DM right after this fucking podcast and ask if he
That would
wants
be.
to answer.
We would
legal
have to
things.
like prep so many. Dude, I would love that. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, it'd be
Uh,
sweet.
Okay, so I'm reading more about stuff. Yeah, there's no purchase necessary. This person was
Oh
a
my
server
God.
at Olive Garden.
So
from
homeless people could
2015
just walk in and get unlimited bread.
17.
Well, you can't smell like
they-
shit, and you need shoes.
They had
Oh.
they had they had people come in and just specifically in quotes, I'll just get the water and breadsticks. And you're just allowed to do that.
Huh.
And you have no bill.
No.
If you go, if you're
Holy
listening to
shit.
this podcast and you think that's a good idea, go to your local Olive Garden and
Yeah,
say,
record it for us.
"Hey, I want some water and fucking bottomless breadsticks. The Goons podcast sent me here."
No way.
We're gonna
You could just
bankrupt
do
Olive Garden.
this. I think
Make sure to say
bankrupt.
that the Goons podcast sent you there. Take a video of yourself going into an Olive Garden and
no.
asking for a water and unlimited breadsticks, and be there for 6 hours and take a video and then send it to us. on
And
Twitter.
then when you get your water, make sure you add your grandma or grandpa's ashes or your Crusader Aid that you bought with code GOONS
Yeah.
on gamersubs.gg to get 10% off. So basically, you get 10% off that and then free breadsticks, and you're going to have a good
you're
fucking
a
day.
fucking winner.
All right, that has been the Goons podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you like on YouTube and subscribe. If you're on Spotify, download it or whatever the hell. Leave a comment. Apparently, we have comments on
and subscribe.
Spotify. I had no idea.
I can subscribe.
Make
Yeah,
sure to
that's
like-
all.
Make sure-
Make sure,
I
make
think
sure to
that's
give
everything.
make sure to give us a fat like and subscribe.
Yeah, give us. Yep, Swagger's doing upside down like. That looks like a dislike. To the yep, that's a like.
Why is
Mr.
the guy with the
Mustachio.
mustache saying thumbs down?
up,
Thanks for
guys?
listening.
Like and subscribe. Goodbye.